Well, Kelly found Mevius right at the stripe. They go to the post again, and the left hand cannot finish. She gets her own rebound. That's something we knew would happen a lot going in today. And the three from Mevius gets the Ducks on the board and on top. Well, Battle looks to slow things down a bit. She'll hand it off to Rose. Grachalski working in on Scott. Scott not giving her a whole lot of room. She'll go up with the right hand and it'll trickle in.
Playing a ton of minutes, like I said. So we'll see how her offense happens here today.
It was Kelly on that last shot. Now it's higher from three.
One of the aspects of this Minnesota Gopher team that makes them difficult to defend is any one of their players on any given night can be their leading scorer. We talk a lot about how any one of them can score, and we're seeing that early.
Well, it speaks to the high-quality transfers they've been able to bring out. From the timeline. Gophers can slow things down a little. Grachalski looking around, finds Hart. Hart goes to work. And over with the right hand, and what a move from Sophie Hart. Gophers leading 18-14. Grachalski swings it around for Heyer from three, and it's good. Mallory Heyer.
Kelly 0 of 4 so far this game. We know that that is not common for her, and she is going to continue to look to score.
And Battle with the mid-range will force a timeout. Rose has it up top. Rose finds Heyer from three, and she drains it. Nothing but net for Mallory Heyer. Luckily for the Gophers, only 5 points off of those turnovers for the Ducks. We'll see if they change that here. They'll go all the way back to Mevius. She'll take the deep two.
Other player in history to reach 2,000 points and 1,000 assists. So he has coached some all-star players in his time as a head coach, both at Gonzaga and Oregon.
Well, fast break off the turnover. Whitfield in for the Ducks. She'll hand it off, and it gets back to Kelly. Kelly goes back to Mevius and sinks the three.
Gophers had a hard time figuring it out offensively. They did a nice job crashing the boards, but they were unable to convert on those offensive rebounds in that last possession.
Well, we talked about this. Mevius hits the three, puts the Ducks up 5.
3-second differential between the game clock and shot clock here. The Ducks continue to stay in that half-court zone.
And when the Gophers needed it most, Grace Grachalski will put a three up.
That they can attack a little bit quicker and get into their offense a little bit quicker than they are.
Well, Mevius having quite a good day. She's at 18 points.
And she is still a perfect 7 for 7 from the field.
McKinney, a lane opened up for her. She'll give it off to Hart.
There you can see what I'm talking about. If you get past that first layer of defense and attack the basket, I think you've got numbers.
Well, now both teams have led by 9. No team in double digits lead yet. Sophie Hart goes underneath. What a move from Mallory Heyer. And McKinney will slow things down. 10 on the shot clock for the Gophers. She'll work down that left side, spin over to her right, and able to get it off the front of the rim.
Sophie Hart converting on 1 of 2 free throws, cuts the lead to 6. With 1:35 here to go in the third quarter.
Well, Kelly, a shot from deep in the paint, gets 2, and expands that lead back up to 8 for Oregon. Well, Scott 0 of 2, even though she's been so influential on this season. As she goes down really hard, Sophie Hart finishes it.
And again, we talk about clutch players. Deja Kelly is a clutch player for the Oregon Ducks.
Gophers send it all the way across to McKinney. Battle just works around the defense, and a chance for the three-point play.
And she didn't get her typical 10 points from Annika Stewart, which she normally gets off the bench. Oh, she heard me.
Battle working quickly, has Heyer. She'll go back to Grachalski. Grachalski with the three, and it's good. Gophers bring this back to a 4-point game. It's 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Kelly guarded heavily by Battle. Kelly drives in and gets the roll and the call.
Yeah, Oregon did a nice job down the final stretch of hitting the free throws they needed to hit.
Well, a good wake-up call from Grachalski.
Gophers were leading the rebounds quite a bit at the halftime. And the Ducks evened up the rebounding in the second half.